Hi there, and we are diving straight into some Geek Speak today, and this one is a goodie. So, if you are watching the replay, jump on in, let me know your biggest question about what a Facebook pixel is, or just say hey, totally up to you. And we'll just let it roll for a second. So I know that we're getting some action. There's a little bit of a delay with this thing, so I think it's about a 5-7 second delay. But it is a very cold day here in Newcastle in Sydney, but we are committed. We're in for the long haul, and I want to know what your biggest question is. This one has been huge lately. I've had clients who have just gone, I don't know what this is. What are you talking about? And I have other clients that are just like, can you just set that up for me? Can you make that work? That'd be great. Thank you. So, whichever side of the fence you are, we are talking all things Facebook Pixel today. What it is, why it's important, and why you need it on your website. And most of all, what it's going to do for your business once it's installed. So this is where I get my nerd on, and we talk a little bit about some of the Facebook marketing that's going on at the moment and how you can use it to really shift the needle really quickly in your online business. And as you know, there are tons and tons of ads being shown to you every day on Facebook and Instagram, because Instagram is owned by Facebook. So obviously they're giving us the same advertising options and platform for both. So what the Facebook Pixel actually does is it's a little piece of code that's relatively simple. We had a discussion about this today, that it was relatively simple for someone who knows what they're doing. It's a piece of code that actually goes into your website, and you can track people who are looking at your content. So people who are jumping onto your website, you can actually see who's watching your stuff, and you can use that to retarget and market to them again. So, a couple of ways this works. Firstly, you can set it up so that you can market to people who have, for example, looked at your sales page or who have opted into one of your lead magnets. We talked about that a couple of days ago. Retargeting is probably going to come up in this one. It's probably going to come up in another one. But you can actually follow them back to Facebook. So you can set up advertising that only triggers when someone has looked at your services page, but when they haven't applied to actually work with you. So I love the application process for service-based business, because I am so much about how you should be picking who you're working with and being selective on who you're working with. Be picky. So with an application process, you can actually weed out the clients who aren't going to be a great fit for you. You can start to be a little bit selective and be a little bit of a bouncer, the velvet rope, because we all want to get into the VIP club. It makes you more exclusive, and it makes your life better, because you aren't working with crappy clients who are draining your energy. We need to get rid of that as much as possible. So when you're doing the application process, you might not get everyone straight on that call. They might not jump on to say, hey, I need to connect with you. That's what we're doing. They might not be up for that. What you'll need to do is actually bring in that education piece. So keep referring back to them, keep getting in contact with them, and staying up to date. Now, if they haven't opted into your email list, one, your lead magnet's not great if they haven't opted into your mailing list at this point. But two, you can also choose to follow them. And it's following, it's Facebook stalking. You can choose to follow them with your advertising. So you can pop up right in that space of they've looked at my services page, they haven't booked, and actually say, hey, I'd love to get on a call with you. I want you to know more. That's how we're doing it. So the Facebook Pixel that little piece of code actually allows you to do that and allows you to get really specific on which piece of the timeline you're actually connecting with your client as well. So it can come up in just one section. You can be targeting people who have looked at your lead magnet, targeting people who have looked at your sales page, targeting people who have looked at your contact page. Lots and lots of different things. Happy bad day. But you can also then be building this database of people who have seen your stuff. God damn that bird. You can be constantly doing this. The other option is that when you actually put up a Facebook ad or an Instagram ad or whatever you're advertising, you can actually then follow the conversion. So you can make sure that your ads are optimized each step of the way and see when someone goes from clicking your link in your ad to then opting in or to signing up or to whatever that conversion needs to be. So it's a great way to actually expand the reach of your website, because Facebook advertising, even though it's getting more and more popular, it's actually still one of the cheapest and easiest ways to get your message out there really, really quickly. And it's something, especially when you've just launched a new website, it's a great way to actually really get some good traction straight into your site. Get some traffic, get some people looking at your stuff, get some interest in what you're doing, and really build your database, because the more people are seeing what you're doing, the easier it is for you to sell your service. So if you can work out your conversion rates and stuff, there we go. We've got tomorrow's content ready to go. Conversion rates. But if you can work out how many people need to see your offer in order for someone to buy from you, you can then work it back to how many people you need to get in front of each and every month to keep consistent in your business. And when you start to see that stuff, it becomes fascinating. It becomes a total game changer, because you can actually scale up your advertising as you need to. You can ramp up your Facebook Lives. You can be doing Instagram stories. You can be getting your face in front of your clients wherever they're at. And that's how you can boost that reach. You need to be seen in front of your audience. That's how marketing works. And the more that you can actually access that with a lower price point and with a lower scary factor, I know for most people, they hate jumping on video. Absolutely hate it with a passion. For me, I hate getting my makeup and hair done right so that I can be on video. That's what it is. I'll talk about this shit all day. You cannot shut me up. I had a hairdressing appointment yesterday, and we sat and did his Facebook advertising and his Instagram marketing while I was getting my hair done. That's how I roll. That's the stuff that excites me, and that's getting to that point is fascinating. So choose what's going to work for you. But this Facebook pixel is going to allow you to grow that, to expand that however you need to. So I always recommend having some money left in the bank after you've launched your website and stuff. You do not need to put yourself in debt for this. Start monetizing your impact. Start monetizing your services. Start making money before you go all in. Okay? So you need to have some room left in your budget to actually get out there or get creative. You've either got money or you've got time, one or the other, and just get in there, get moving, get it happening, and then start to follow up. You can also, in your advertising things, you can be targeting people that have watched videos on your site. So if you're doing videos, share them on your posts, so share them on your page, share them on YouTube, share them on Instagram, share them everywhere. Reuse your content over and over and over again and keep sharing it. So this is all that this pixel will do. It allows you another way to keep sharing it. And I'm going to wrap up there because I'm pretty sure we'll go off on tangents left, right, and center. But I would love to know, do you have a Facebook pixel installed on your site? Do you know what it does? And are you using it to retarget your customers? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you tomorrow when we talk about conversions and what I actually mean about that. Have a fabulous afternoon, and I will see you all again tomorrow.